figured I'm going to add this in here because I need all this in here for the video display. We're going to be putting this on the website for tutorial videos and stuff like that. So I decided I'm going to paint the majority of most of the wall. Actually, I'm only going to be doing the painter's tape around the corners. That's basically about it. And everything else I'm just going to paint in with Black Phantom technology. So I'm going to be painting over the outlet and everything like I did in the other room. So this should go quite well. I've done this before with short throws before. I can't do ultra short throw in here because the wall's not perfectly flat. So that's not going to work. But I can do ultra short throw in here. So I am out of 2 ingredients for the Phantom, which I can have them shipped in. I don't do videos on Sunday, but it's not Sunday. So I won't be gaming tonight, but I will have the ingredients I need to actually get started. Because it's going to take about, it shouldn't take a gallon, but I like to make a gallon just in case. I hate coming up short on the screen. But it shouldn't take a gallon. All right, so I'm just taping it out while I want this done. I should wipe down that little section over there. That's what I'm going to do. Having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. And we go downstairs. Why? So I have putty. I look at my putty. Putty. That's what that's putty. So we need a Christie LW400. All right, so I'm going to turn this into a multimedia wall. I used to have a portrait mode screen right there. I used to have one here. All this is going to be repainted because my paint job in here just got blotched pretty bad in here. But I'm going to do a portrait in here too. So I need to set up a, let me see where I need to put that at. I'm going to have to take out this shelf system right here because I want to do a portrait right here. So I want short throw in here to fill the whole screen out. And when I'm not using the short throw, I want to use my Sony VPL FA30 with dual picture-in-picture, and I want to do portrait right here. I can do an 80-inch portrait from there with no problem because I used to have it on the other side. So I'm going to order me a Christie, I think I need an LW400 for that setup. Or I can just get a new lamp for the one I got. I can just get a new lamp. That might be cheaper. Then I got a projector, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'm going to do a multi-screen setup in here. That's what I'm definitely going to do for the wall. And I always want to do portrait again. I love portrait mode. So I'm going to do portrait here at 80. And then I'll put maybe another 80-inch and 16.9 or 16.10 here. I can do dual. Or I can just fill the whole entire wall up. So right now I'm just going to clean this up a little bit on this side. You know, that way clean it a little better. Corners will be out. That's it. And I got my putty upstairs. Got to let sand it down. I'm going to have to install. So this is going to have to come down to put the shelf system for the portrait system right over there. That's what to have it at. So right now I'm just taping it off where I want to be at. So right now I don't have enough to paint this wall because this wall is going to be bigger than, I think it's bigger than 150 inches. I'm going to measure it out. If it's, let me see, the wall next door is about 155. Yeah, it's probably about 155. The one next door. Yeah. Not that much. Yeah, right about that much. And I need to have this on record for myself because, as I said before, when I start adding these videos to our website. And that way if a customer comes and says, hey, look, you ever paint this to a wall? And I can go, here you go. Instead of going through hours and hours and hours of my video selections, because I got to go through a whole lot of stuff in the archives. I have it on a do-it-yourself page. It'll be right there. I got easy access to it and send it right over to the customer. So we're going to do the ceiling to floor, because the projector I have in the next room does a ceiling to floor, and I can't do that with a 335 inch. That's the biggest screen I can fit in here. But doing a paint job, well, it's a little different now. I can fill the whole entire wall out now. This is what some people have been doing. They've been buying it by the gallons, and they've just been filling out an entire wall. But I'm doing portrait mode. I've always wanted to have a huge 8-inch portrait mode with my other projection screen fired off at the same time. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I can hook the RetroPie up to it because it's going to be in portrait mode. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Let me see how far we're on this side. It should be good. All right. We got 2 screws in there. Tell me, but at the end of the day, you want to know if your walls are flat or not? Take an ultra short throw projector and hit your wall and see what happens. If you get a curve into it, it means your walls are not perfectly flat. That's how you know. Some people actually had these ultra short throw projectors and they paint the wall in and they hit it with the wall and they would think the projector's lens was damaged. It wasn't that. Your walls are not flat. That's why you have to be on a perfectly flat surface to run ultra short throws. You won't have that problem with a short throw or a short throw or a long throw, but you'll have it with an ultra short throw, pull it up. So I learned that about the kitchen. Let me see, do we have the scissors for this? I'm turning this nicely. Get it right in there. Just right. I know I got more frog tape now. I bought 2 big rolls. So that should have enough for this, definitely. And if I don't, I gotta find the other one, which is around here somewhere. Somewhere in the land of magic. So we'll do this out right here. Never gonna let you go. Yeah, I may have to find another roll. Man, I don't even know. I bought 2 rolls. I got 2 rolls in the house. I know I bought 2 rolls. Because we're not going to have enough to do this top part either. I'm going to have to find other rolls. Yep. I'm going to have to find the other roll. It's in here somewhere. Just have to figure out where it's at. I got 2 rolls of this tape. So with that and that's done. That's it. And I'm using my tracer as my lights as my tracer. And that's it. Gotta sand it all down. Probably this is a fast video. Just prepping. Don't fight me. You're going. I got a fresh roll in here somewhere. Got about the bottom of my socks. I work on my socks, so what do you do? Let's see. What size we're going to get out of the screen? take a look at this real quick. Did this enough times over and over and over again. Yeah, that should be easy. You do this about a dozen times over and over again, you pretty much can figure out where it's at. All right, cool. Got it straight. It's neat. Time to look at the do-do-do. Right there for the time being. Get down. Border off here. Do this. Borderline. Oh, man, be careful. You try to remove the supports off our taco. What is in my freaking pockets? There's a cap on that. What's in here? No. Let's see. Yeah. Now, some of you are probably wondering why in the world would I put all that tape on the side like that? And the reason why is because that sometimes when you're rolling and your brush, your roller is saturated, you can get splatter on your wall. So that's what we're doing. We're taking the wall from any splatter. So that's what that's for. Just in case. Better safe than sorry. That's pretty much it right there. I'm not worried about the top. Well, actually, I should be getting my lights too. Just in case I don't make a mistake and put my lights. But I'll do that once I have everything situated here ready to go. There we go. The rest of this will be for covering my lights just in case I don't want to pump those. This is all sealed up nice. Sorry about that. Woo! Now, if you forget this chair doesn't have some supports in it. I took it out for the cat. So I'm done. Come back in, and when I get ready to paint it up, I'll hit my lights and I'm done. Let me see what we got here. Some putty. I need a little cardboard in here. We don't need cardboard on here. I can fold some of this paper up. I'm curious what size screen I might get out of this. Ooh, I think that much will come. Ah, there we go. Too much. I should have got myself that spatula downstairs, which is a lot easier for this. Put it in here? Oh, okay. Cool. Make sure, because one thing I hate, great paint a wall and boom, there's a spot right there. I mean, it's so good. I got everything. I'm good. Let that dry. And then the next thing you know, when we come back in, I got to order stuff for it because I'm out of supplies. I got to sand paint. All right, I'm gonna open up the window this here, get that done. We're finished. So I'll get my measuring tape. I want to know how big a screen we're gonna get out of this bad boy. Let's see. Now this side, it's about the same size. It's about the same size. It's the same size. Yeah, it's the same size. It's about 155. No. I think this screen's bigger. This side was bigger. It's about that size. So by Monday, I think it's 2 days to get shipping overnight and get this done right away. That's nice. All right. So let's do it right there. So I'm done. I'm going to do remote controls for the gaming room. Also get to play some pinball tonight. Yeah, I cannot wait. Once I'm done, instead of anything else, just go in, order my supplies, and paint my walls. So I'm gonna do a black phantom up here. I need to get my measuring tape right there because I don't know exactly how big of the screen we're gonna get out of this. I'll put myself back for the time being until I start running to paint. Nice little option on how I'm going to hide my sound bar. So something I'm going to build around it so I can hide the sound bar and it can blend into the environment. So that's another project right there I'm going to be working on. Get my measuring tape, my office back together. My measuring tape, so how big a screen I'm going to get out of this. So I do know when I set it up for portrait mode, because we're going to do, we got the Sony here, BPL FH30, that does dual screens. So we got that set up. And then over here, I got to take all this out, put a shelf here for the Chrissy projector. We're going to stand it up straight, right? So that way we can do an 80-inch portrait there. Because I wanted me to do 80-inch portrait on this side, and I'm going to switch it out to duals here. And then when I'm done with that, switch those projectors off, switch on the ultra short, don't blow the whole screen up. So we're gonna do like that. And we have more. Oh yeah, I got a 235.1 projector too. Maybe we could do 3 projectors on this screen. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm not using the 235.1. Maybe we could fit 3 screens on here. I might be able to do a 235.1 in that corner right there, duals here, and a portrait mode right there. That'd be hot. All right. And I'll just set this wall up right here with all my racks and everything on it. Yeah, I'll be good to go. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do with the closet, I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna put a display shelves in here with a display stand to put all that stuff in there nice and neat. Because I need this section right here for projectors. Definitely need that for projectors. So yeah, we're gonna do a whole setup on here. Okay. Gotta order my supplies and then get the Kraken Jackson. Now the good thing about this, we don't have to do any priming. We're just gonna right over top of the screen. Only time we prime is for fabric. I gotta go jump over here to Lowe's and I gotta order my lumber so I can start working on this screen downstairs. So I can get that built and get that prepped and get that ready because that's gonna have the new gamer paint on it.
I don't feel like a screw that really sounded like a screw. I hate stepping on screws.
good thing out of the salvage, we got about, I got a ton of LED lights out of it, chasers out of those. So these are going to go over to, I have to spend more chasers for the gaming screen downstairs, but we don't need to spend the money now because we got them right here. So I just change up my boxes so that way they don't conflict with the lights we got downstairs. And that's done. All I gotta do now is just get the other screen built, which I got some blueprints for that. We're gonna do something completely different with that. So that's gonna be cool. Got some ideas while I was playing the arcade, man. I got that popped. I like Pac-Man, but the pinball is freaking amazing. I just can't get it out of my head. I had so much fun last night with that. I'm definitely gonna be down there tonight playing. And I can't wait to get the screen done because what I'm seeing on how the screen's gonna be designed, man, it is gonna be such arcade mode. It's gonna be insane. I cannot wait to work on this screen. I cannot wait. Oh man, that's what I love about building. You can build it any way you want. I have lights bouncing on the side for the equalizers, and man, lights flashing across the top, and there's gonna be lights chasing around it, and inside the sound's gonna be pumping. Oh, I cannot wait to start working on this, man. I'm so excited about this. That's why I'd rather build, man. I'd rather build any day than buy. You can make it any way you want. Any way you want, you can make it. Oh man, so I gotta download some more games. I want Space Invaders. I want some of the old retros. I might get myself a full-size arcade stick with a full roller controller on it. Oh, I cannot wait. So I am going to, I gotta get the rest of these orders out today. And we got the package kits already on the website right now because I gotta get ready for those. I think we got the starter cinema packages. So I'm going to be building one of those too. So yeah, so with that being said, yeah, we're done with the prep. I don't have the paint right now. I have to actually order more because I don't have it here. I rest want the customers. And then we're going to turn this into a Black Phantom. Oh, let me get the measuring tape. I want to see kind of big, how big a screen we're going to get. Man. I'm going to build any day. Build and paint, build and paint. It's so much cheaper. Paint the walls. That's all that money for that screen. That's all in the trash. Now I'll come back and get this thing. Nice. See. Tile well. Maybe a bit of a stretch. I had a pretty good idea. So I'm saying I'm judging about 141. I'll say about 141. At the most, because I've painted this screen before in here. I've done this one in here. It's about 141. But I'm gonna get a straighter ruler because this one bends over, but I'm pretty sure it's about 141. I built enough of these. The one on the other end is bigger. I got a bigger wall on the other end. I got 155 out of that one. So it's just about a little bit more. Other than that, yeah, because the house sticks a little farther on this side. You know, 141 is good enough for me. That's enough for me to play around on this. So would it be the big, no, it's not the biggest screen in the house. The biggest screen in the house is literally downstairs, and that's 148. So that's the biggest screen right now. But if I get this I do want to change that screen out downstairs. I like it and all, but I think later on I'm gonna change it out. I'm gonna change it to a 235.1 acoustic. I want one. I keep going back and forth the acoustic of 235.1, but just watching that screen in that widescreen format and then having it in acoustic too in black. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta have one. But right now, what stopped me from doing it is a ultra short throw projector. They're jumping in price for some reason. They want all this money for projectors now. They're just too much money right now. So I'm gonna wait. I'm not spending that kind of money for it. But I do want an acoustic version of it downstairs. Okay, we're done on this right here. I'll finish. I won't put this in the room because I never know if we use this. Okay. Air out a little bit. Down in here. So that room's already prepped and ready to go. I have to take all this stuff out of here because now, like I said, I was able to get everything in sync. So now I know it's worth the money to spend to work in here. So this is going to be a seven-month project. This is going to take some time to do. I should have it done by, hopefully we should have it done by this summer, because I definitely want to play around with it. I'm not touching the mech game until I get it done. I don't want to touch it. So I got a couple of mech games I actually downloaded, so it's not just for that one. Also, too, I'll be to do flight simulators in here, driving. I'm going to have adapters that can actually hook up in the front, like units I can hook up for driving, for flight simulating, all that stuff. So there's more than just mech. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do more than that with it. But yeah, all this will be coming out, and then we'll start building in here pretty soon. But like I said, another project on its own. That's why I would love to be able to have. Yeah, I thought about it. Like, it was like, what would I do with a 21-bedroom house? Yeah, give me about a year in there and see what happens. I have all kinds of wild rooms in there. Like, what the freak is this? I've been doing all kinds of crazy stuff in there, man. What the heck? I wanted to hook up a section in the house. I can't do it here. The place is not big enough for it. But I wanted something like, you know, have the hidden rooms. They would have the closet that would slide back. You would have clothes that would slide back, and you would start with this small little corridor that would wind back and forth, and then just blow up into this huge, massive room inside with a dome and spiral staircase and library and all that cool stuff. So I like stuff like that. Yeah. I'll show you what to do with 21 rooms. But like I said, the bigger the house, the more land you get, and that's a whole nother story. That's what Mr. Bird is working on right now. Yes. I told you, I'm getting 4 acres. 4 to 5 acres. I might get 10. I haven't decided yet. Get me a couple acres and get me some of those shipping containers. Give me a shipping container home. That way I can custom build it any way I want. Like building with Legos. I can build whatever I want. Design and set my own way to how I want to put it together. I do not want a house. So why are you putting all the money to fix this place up? Because I'm renting it out. That's why. I'm buying a couple houses in this neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood. Rent these houses out, make money. Well, that's one screen down. Oh, no. We got the other one done. Now we have to go take a looky at the other one. Because I know the other one, that's definitely an elite screen. Because the border on this one is way too thick. And on top of that, they take the hex keys too, don't they? That's Taco, another project I'm working on. This is Taco's Castle. Still working on it. So I like to put the pad in and everything inside of it. He plays in it. He does play in it. But that's his castle we're working on right now for King Taco. Let's see what we got going on here. That's the last time. Sorry, EcoFlow. That's the last time I ever buy your products. Ever again. You know, you burnt my house to the ground. Never go near that thing ever again. Never. For now on, I go with another company when it comes to battery backup units. Not going with that again. I had a bad incident with that joint. That's why it's outside right now. I had to say, don't water into it. It literally caught fire. Yeah. No. I don't know what happened. It's supposed to have a kill switch on it when you hit it. Like if you actually, I don't even know how I could have basically, I was running an not air compressor, but the Wagner 250 paint spray off that. That's not enough power to short out your unit. That's virtually impossible. I mean, I could see if I was running a couple refrigerators in here and maybe a washer and dryer and a microwave. Yeah, that'd definitely do it. But not that thing, not a compressor off of 250 wouldn't have done it. So I mean, I had to go click. What the freak is that? So I go hit the overload switch 3 or 4 times. Nothing comes up. No, nothing comes up. Hit it again. Nothing comes up. It stays that way. It won't turn over. So then after that, they were like, well, I plugged it in for a little bit to see what happened. I came downstairs with smoke coming out of it. I said, oh, that's it. Went outside, threw it in the snow, dumped water into it, just in case I want the battery to explode and blow my glass out. I know what was going to happen with it. And that's where it's been at ever since. So I called Amazon. They gave my money back for it. But they were supposed to come by and pick it up. Never came and picked it up. So there it sits. So next time we're just going to go with something else, another company. But I ain't buying y'all stuff anymore because I'm glad I didn't spend that freaking $1,300 for that Delta unit. Oh, it's nice on it. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, what's going on in the back? I got to feed my birds real quick. Let's see what we got on this one. This got screws in it. This has the screws. So this right here, this is the Elite. Yeah, yes. I know one of them had screws in it. So this is going to be easy to pull apart. Right now, I don't think I'm going to take it apart right now because I got my freaking privacy. But then again, it's wintertime. And who the frick is going to be looking over here anyway? And I do want it out of here at the end of the day. Yeah, because I ain't out here. It's wintertime. I'm taking it apart. I'm stripping it. And it takes the screws too. I can rip that apart no time at all. Get it out of here. I try to reach the customer. I can't reach him. His phone is not picking up. So if he does pick up, he got another one downstairs, but that one got to go. I want these screens out of my house. I don't want any. Everything I want in here has got to be borderless. It's got to be borderless or painted to the wall. That's my custom built right there. That used to be the one downstairs. I used to be the 26-inch Elite screen. That right there is my custom 27-inch coated with our formula, and that's fully acoustic right there. That screen is amazing, and I got it hooked up by the ceiling. My screen is attached to the ceiling. That thing is so lightweight. Boom, right up on the ceiling. I love this thing. See how flat it lays, nice and flat. This thing is beautiful. And then that's the 148 right there in the next room. Yeah, all acoustics. I love acoustics. So let me get my drill because I'm taking that apart. You got screws here too? Oh yeah, let's go pop a hoodie and some sneakers on. Let's take this thing apart and get it out of here. What you doing? Look at you. Up to no good. Always up to no good. Look at you. Up to no good. Always up to no good. You're not going outside, not going on the balcony. You're going to stay right here in the house where it's nice and warm. That's where you should be at. Want to be out there in the cold? That's what you want? Always up to no good. What that trouble? Look, he keeps going back to the same spot. Man, cats kill me, I swear. Just sit right there and look at you. Do something stupid. Look right at you. You're looking right back at him. And act like, oh, if I stand here still enough, he can't see me. I see you. You know that I can see you, right? And you can get up and they'll still sit there and look at you like they think they have some kind of cloaking device capability. But you can't see them. It's till you walk over to them they realize that it doesn't work. They go, oh, this ain't working. Yeah, I'm going to get this out of here. Another reason why that screen got to go is because my cat, when he does go out he does go outside. Right now it's cold. But when he does go out, he likes to crawl behind the back of the screen. So in order to get him, he gets stuck back there. I don't know why he keeps going back. He gets stuck every time. So I literally have to take the screen, has supports at the bottom. I have to pull him up, lift the entire screen up to get to him. You can't do that with the other screen because there's going to be no way for him to get to the back. I'm going to be building it right to the side of the deck so he can't get access to it back there. I don't know why he started doing that. When I first got him, man, I'm telling you, crazy cat, man. Climbed right on the balcony, jumped on the ledge, and dropped 11 feet down. Bit of a nutcase. But I like him. I like him. He's crazy, but I like him. I had stuff ready for trash day, too. Get everything out of here. All right, we need a bucket to put these screws into because there's a lot. I don't feel like dropping these things. I want the squirrels to get a hold of them. So what have we got in here that we can drop these screws into? That's what tape is. I don't know how good this video is gonna pop up, so I gotta put it on my data plan real quick. Let me see if I switch over to my data plan, 'cause my Wi-Fi is probably gonna be budgies, I don't know what. My Verizon on. He ain't gonna run everyone out here. He knows better. Yeah, this is the Elite. This should be easy to pull down. It's always the hard way. I bet you my scissors are upstairs. Everything's always upstairs. we gotta do this. That's how amazing my Lord and Savior is. That screen came down and missed me by that much. God's good. We gotta get the pliers here to pull these springs out. Shot right back up in here. What the freak? Always got something they want to stay. me a little bit. I didn't want to go. This is why you don't want to get the cheap outdoor lights. See how brittle they get? They break right up on you. What is the drill at? And that's it. That's how fast they come down. So what we're going to do now is going to measure all this out. I'm going to build a bigger screen here, actually much bigger than this one. This is going to be the acoustic one we're going to put in. So we're going to do panel wood this time, because with this screen right here, having that background to it, when the wind hit it, it would fluctuate back and forth, boom, 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 because you can hear it snapping in the wind. This is going to be a lot more sturdy. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in an 8-foot wall from here all the way across to here, down here, and then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hinges on, build it like a bookcase. If you think about the back with the bookcase, I'm going to put the hinges on here, and that way I can drop my speakers in there, and I can bring my screen in and lock it in place. My sound will travel through. with no problem. And keep in mind, it's like a large speaker. That's what we're building, a large speaker. But instead of the grill being a grill, it's going to be an actual screen. Wind can hit the back of it. It's not going to disturb it at all whatsoever. Light can pass through the back, which means it's not going to fade out the screen. And I'll be sit out here and watch my movies and whatever I want right through my setup. Now here I'm going to put like bookshelf area here, bookshelf area here, and at the bottom probably a little area I can put my knickknacks and stuff at the bottom, plants and stuff. So we're going to make like a giant bookcase. Keep my speaker. Think of it as a bookcase speaker. So when I want to get to my speakers, all I got to do is just hit the latch, lift it up, locks in place, work whatever I want to work with, and bring it right back down. That's it. That's what we're building. And get rid of this thing. Like I said, all that boom, boom, boom. Every time the wind would hit it, you can hear boom. The first time I put one of these up, I didn't secure the middle, and when the wind hit it, it bent the frame. That's the first one I put up here. Then I learned next time to secure the frame, but just too much of a headache altogether. Better off just building it myself. And a lot cheaper too. That one was that's an Elite screen right there. So that one came across quite nicely. Easier to put together. That one had the screws in it, which I'm happy it did, because the other one, whew, man, I had to bend that frame to get that thing out of here. All right, so I'll put you guys over here, and I'm gonna just wrap it all up and get it out of here. So that's one. Then we got one more to take downstairs. I can't wait, because that's gonna be the gamer screen. I can't wait to get that one out of here, because I want to set my gamer screen up. Now, as for the L brackets, some people may want to salvage these and use these for their screen. We can't use them. There's too much weight on them. The screen has to be as light as possible. So, can't use these. They're too heavy. These are going in the trash. As a matter of fact, right there. Let me get some tape to wrap this up. Always out of tape. Always out of tape. Let's just start off in the middle. I gotta order more tape. That's why I gotta order some more tape. Where's the frog tape at? Oh wait, we got some tape. I forgot we got some big tape. I'm telling you people, all I got is pinball on my mind. I want to get downstairs and play some pinball. I had so much fun with that game, I'm telling you. Get some pinball in. It's like the normal pinball. It makes a sound and the explosion. It's so much fun. I can't wait to get back downstairs. Take them along with. fridge. Taco! I'm gonna open up the door for you. Open the door. You might want some air, that's why I opened the door. People sit there and say, why are you up so early in the morning? Yeah, that's why. I got stuff to do, man. My day is busy, like crazy busy. I work pretty much all day. So I'm always either upgrading or basically working on projects, got customers' orders, updating the website, we got new labels we got to develop. And I got that legendary stuff I'm working on. I got the paperwork with that and some other stuff I got to take care of. So yeah, that's why I'm up early in the morning. All that work you just see me do in the shop downstairs, getting that prepped, get the screens ready prepped for painting. You know, that's just now for demonstration now. So all these screens got to be done because they got to be for demonstrations. Also too, for myself also. So I got to be up in the morning early for all this stuff. There's no way I can get orders up for my customers and do all this at the same time. So I got to be up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Where's the broom at? When you got a lot going on, you know what I mean? That's why I say, you know, when certain people say stuff like that, when you got a lot going on, you got a lot going on with your business, yeah, you got to be up early in the morning for that. When you ain't got nothing going on, then you don't have to be up. I probably got to be up. I got to take that screen out next. This one I got to redo because I don't like it. I don't like the way it's done. I want to get a nice framework. I want a nice framework to match my granite top because that looks kind of sloppy to me. So I'm pulling all that out, do it all over again. I got to go to Home Depot or Lowe's. I got to scrape some of this paint off to figure out what color it is because it's a weird color, and I got to repaint the kitchen. And then after that, I got to redo that whole thing right there because I want the granite top to match the frame for my screen. So I got to do that. So it's a lot of stuff I got to do when I get up. And then this summer, I got to sit here and get the deck inspected. I got to basically do a new paint job on it and everything to get ready for the new screen because I want the deck to look nice. So it's a lot of work. And all that's for presentation because I use those screens for presentation, for work. So they gotta look nice. I don't want things looking sloppy and ghetto. I want it to look nice. So I gotta be up for that. I ain't worried about the leads. I'm worried about the 50 million screws I dropped for it. I think I'm gonna get a magnetic broom. I need to get one of them. Get that up. That magnetic broom. Keep in mind, I haven't even had breakfast yet. No breakfast yet. I don't start eating until 12 o'clock. And I like being up anywhere. I'm hyped for anywhere when I get up in the morning. There's always something I gotta build or make or design. God always keeps me busy with all new projects. I like being up early in the morning. That's what I do. I'll be doing something else. Ugh, that sucks. I'm not worried about the leaves and all. I gotta come out here with a magnetic broom anyway. I gotta buy a magnetic broom. I need one because I got screws and stuff all over the house. I'm taking apart this and putting that together. So I gotta go to the house with a magnetic broom. See how many screws and stuff I got laying around the house. I'm just doing a fast sweep up. No biggie. I'll get some of these screws and bolts out of here. Now, this right here, that's the frame I built. That frame allows me to do any screen I want up there. It's a fixed frame screen, which I'm not buying no more, but I can build my own screens, and I can make it now with the hooks here and here, or I can attach my motorized projection screens out here if I want. Only problem I have is wind's gonna be hitting the back of this, and it's going to blow the motorized projection screens all over the place, so that's not going to work. Let's not put a back behind the back of this. That's the way I can do it. I might do that. I might take all this down and put a nice... Nah, but then I'm taking away from my view here. I don't want to do that. I don't need a motorized. I can put a motorized down below because I don't want to take away from my view. Because this is interchangeable. I can put screens up here. But I can design my own fixed frame screens to lock up here with no problem. That I can do. Only problem I have with the fixed frame screens, you see them little hooks here and here? The wind would blow and it would cause the screen to push out a little bit. So I had to have them hooks there. But with me building my own, I can put my latches here and here and here and here, and I can lock my screen in place. See, plus side of the building. Can't do that with the aluminum frames because that's going to involve some welding and cutting and drilling. And I ain't got to do with that now. So that means I might be able to do a nice little setup in here. I can do a 235.1. Long as it locks here and here, here and here, it's not going to go anywhere. So I put a 235.1, change it out. Put my screens over probably over in here, a little section over here. Or change it out to a 16.9, 16.10. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to make that little project ready. We got it already built already. Built it with the latches and so it locks in place, that's all. That's good for right now. We ain't really doing any fancy job out here. That's just for the time being. Let me see. I need to pull those up too because we're not using these anymore. Yeah, but that's the reason why I had the latches here, because what would happen is when the metal frame was sitting locking right here, so when the metal frame was locking right there and there. So what happened is when the wind would blow, it would cause the screen to push out and bam. So I had to have these little clamps on the side to lock in to keep it tight. But now I'm gonna put a lock system here and here, and I can lock it in place right here and here with no problem. And that'll work. Yeah, that'll work real nice. I gotta turn my lights off. All right, so he's in front of the door. He's happy. As long as he's in front of the door, he's happy. It's warm right now. I think he's open for him. All right, people. I'm pretty sure you got things to do today. I do thank you for dropping by. See what's going on in Mr. Bird's neighborhood. Won't you be? Won't you be? No, I'm not gonna go down that road. Trust me, people. But at least that's done. All I gotta do now is just throw this stuff out in the trash and we're done. Now what I gotta do now on my menu, so now I got time to sit down because all the crazy stuff is done. Now I'm gonna sit down and work with this. So I get some food, sit down, I gotta reprogram this thing because I'm turning that into a vegetable cool PC. I told you I'm gonna work on this. It's gonna be a gaming PC. I'm gonna put it inside of that case over there, or get a case that fits, fill it with vegetable oil because I miss having those little setups. So I have a micro ATX fish tank PC for some retro gaming. It's going to be like an advanced version or a giant version of a RetroPie. That's pretty much it. All right. Let me get my trash out of here, mop my floors, wash my dishes, and do the other odds and ends I got to do, and take my medication, which I should have been out of my system a long time ago. And I got to get this stuff out in the trash. How you feeling today? Nah, same old, same old. Same here too. All right, got to go. Be safe. God bless. Won't you be